Everyone shows you Claude Code building one app. Nobody shows the handoff. If you're trying to run a one-person business and you're stuck juggling sales, delivery, and billing in your head, you're not missing a better tool. You're missing a contract between agents. In the next 14 minutes, I'll show you the exact 3-agent loop I run, the folder contracts they share, and the watcher script that ties them together. Most tutorials end at the build. I'll show you the lead to invoice handoff that 90% of people skip. I build these systems for clients every week. Let's start with the part nobody warns you about. Here's the trap. You watch a 4-hour Claude Code course, you build something cool, and you're still the one copying the lid from your inbox, briefing the build, opening the invoice template, and chasing payment. Claude built you a tool. It didn't build you a business. The bottleneck in a one-person operation is never the building. It's the handoff. Lead becomes brief. Brief becomes deliverable. Deliverable becomes invoice. Invoice becomes paid. 4 handoffs, all in your head, all draining 2 to 4 hours a day. So let me show you how I structured this for clients who wanted to stop being the glue. 3 agents. Each one owns one role. They don't share memory, they don't share an API, they share folders. That's the whole trick. Folders and file contracts. Step 1 is mapping the roles before you touch any code. A solo founder plays 3 jobs. Sales finds and qualifies the lead. Delivery builds or fulfills the thing. Billing sends the invoice and reconciles payment. Most people try to merge these into one mega agent, and it collapses inside a week because the context gets polluted. Sales prompts need a closer tone. Delivery prompts need precision. Billing prompts need zero creativity. Keep them separate. 1 agent per role, 1 folder per agent, 1 file format between them. Step 2 is the lead gen agent. This is the sales seat. For clients, I usually wire this to scrape a defined source, qualify against a fixed checklist, and write the qualified lead into a single shared folder called /inbox. The lead is not a database row, it's a markdown file. Field name is the date plus the company. Inside it has 5 fields. Company name, contact, problem in their own words, budget signal, suggested scope. That markdown file is the contract. If the file isn't valid, the next agent ignores it. This is how you stop garbage from flowing downstream. The lead gen agent runs on a cron every hour, drops files into /inbox, and that's its entire job. It doesn't know Claude Code exists. It doesn't care. Step 3 is Claude Code as the delivery agent. Claude Code is watching /inbox. The moment a new markdown file lands, a tiny watcher script picks it up, reads the 5 fields, and kicks off a Claude Code session with a project template. The template matters. I keep a /templates folder with 3 or 4 scaffolds. A landing page build. A scraping script. A small internal tool. A document automation. Claude Code reads the suggested scope from the lead file, picks the matching template, clones it into a new folder under /projects/client name, and starts building. When the build is done and tests pass, Claude Code commits to Git and adds a tag. The tag is the second contract. The tag format is invoice ready, the client name, and the agreed amount. That tag is the signal to the next agent. Notice what just happened. The sales agent never talked to Claude Code directly. They talked through a file. Claude Code never talked to the billing agent directly. It talked through a Git tag. This is what makes the loop survive. Each agent can fail, restart, get upgraded, get swapped out, and the contracts don't break. Step 4 is the billing agent. Mine watches the Git repo for any new tag that starts with invoice ready. When it sees one, it passes the client name and amount out of the tag, pulls the client details from a small JSON file in /clients, generates the invoice PDF from a template, emails it, and logs the line into a simple CRM file. That's it. The billing agent has maybe 60 lines of logic. It doesn't need to be smart. It needs to be reliable. The intelligence already happened upstream. Now zoom out. You have 3 small, dumb, reliable agents. Sales drops a markdown file. Delivery reads the file, builds the thing, tags the commit. Billing reads the tag, sends the invoice. The whole loop runs on one machine. No SaaS subscription stack. No Zapier bill climbing every month. No team. Step 5, and this is the one people skip, is the folder contract document. Write a single README that lives at the root. In it, define exactly what a valid lead file looks like, exactly what a valid Git tag looks like, and exactly what a valid client JSON looks like. Every agent reads from this README on startup. If you change a field, you change it in one place. This is what turns 3 scripts into a system. Step 6 is the watcher. The watcher is the only piece of code that ties them together, and it's tiny. It uses a file system event library to listen on /inbox and on the Git repo. New file in inbox, trigger Claude Code. New tag in repo, trigger the billing agent. That's the entire orchestration layer. No workflow tool, no N8N, no temporal. A watcher script and 2 triggers. Now the demo. On a normal day, the sales agent drops 3 or 4 qualified leads into inbox overnight. I wake up, open the /projects folder, and there are already 3 scaffolded builds waiting for me to review. I spend maybe 30 minutes per project tightening what Claude Code produced. I tag the commit. By the time I close the laptop, the invoices are out. Total operator time, somewhere around 45 minutes a day. The rest of the loop runs without me. That's what a one-person business with agents actually looks like. Not one mega prompt. 3 small contracts. If you want the exact folder contract, the watcher script, and the README template I use for this loop, the full starter is on BizflowAI.io. Clone it, point it at your own Claude Code install, and you can have the loop running tonight. Hit subscribe and ring the bell so the next breakdown finds you, because I'm shipping more of these loops weekly. And if you have a workflow you want built for you instead of by you, book a free 30-minute discovery call at BizflowAI.io, and we'll map your 3 agents together.